Okay, the topic today is why am I triggered when I talk to my, two people in my life. Well, I have got two people in my life that I always seem to be triggered by. And vice versa, they seem to be triggered by me. Okay, so what does it mean, triggered? It gets back to some of my earlier talks about Eckhart Tolle, the spiritual teacher whose book is The Power of Now. And in The Power of Now, I can still hear it in my voice because it just happened. I was triggered. You can hear it in my voice. It's kind of tension in my voice. Okay, so tension in my voice. That is what it feels like to be triggered. And my whole body is vibrating, and not in a good way. So it's I'm kind of short of breath. And my body doesn't feel good. It feels under pressure. I find I've got an edge in my voice. And it happens with these people pretty much every time I see them. So Eckhart Tolle, in The Power of Now, said this is what's called as being triggered. And it is a sign that something he calls the pain body is wanting to become active. The pain body is like a separate person that wants to come and possess you. It is full of negativity. That's why it's called the pain body. It is not like a pleasant person that wants to come in and, be friendly. It basically is full of negativity. And it really has no consciousness whatsoever. In other words, it lacks self-awareness. It doesn't really listen to. It doesn't listen at all. It is highly reactive. It is just like becoming possessed by a stupid dummy. And if you find yourself talking to someone who is possessed by the pain body, high negativity, there's very little you can do. And when I watched the video last week of Eckhart Tolle talking about the pain body, he said, if there is a little discussion in advance, at some point in advance, where you and some of the people that you commonly come into contact with about the pain body and how it comes to possess you, and how when you're possessed by the pain body, you're not in a receptive mode. You cannot listen, and you hear the pain body basically start criticizing. And if you really listen to it, it usually criticizes the same way all the time. So it's a very stupid thing. It's stupid, and it's not the real you. It's just as if a really stupid dummy came in and possessed your body. So if you feel like you're triggered, in other words, you start feeling like the tenseness in your chest, you don't like the energy, you find that maybe you start getting an edge to your voice. Eckhart Tolle says, if you've got even a speck of awareness that this is what's going on, what you're supposed to do, and let all the other people know for the same thing with them, is to say, I'm triggered. This is the key words for other people who are not yet possessed by their own pain bodies. And it means I'm triggered, and it means there's a stupid dummy thing that's trying to possess my body. And if it does possess my body, you're not going to be talking to me. You're going to be talking to a stupid dummy full of high negativity, criticism, and anger. So if you feel like this thing is trying to possess you, you say, I'm triggered. So the other people will go, if they've got any awareness left, because sometimes their pain body has already grabbed them and has taken possession of them. But if there's a speck of awareness in the other person, when you say, I'm triggered by the pain body, they will go, oh, pain body is trying to get active. It's highly negative, and what is the best thing to do if you can notice the pain body is being activated? Probably there. You hear these dogs? You hear these dogs? That's what the pain body is like. They're just, barking for no reason. I'm just walking by, and they're having a meltdown. Okay? So those dogs are possessed by the pain body. It's bad behavior. But the point of the matter is that's what humans are like. If you're possessed by the human pain body, it's just like that. It's dogs barking for no reason, just being a pain in the ass. And can you do anything about it? If you catch yourself and you say, I'm triggered, sometimes that's not even enough to help you, because the pain body comes on so strong, it's like a field of negativity around you, and it takes away your smarts. It comes and possesses your body, and it takes away your smarts. A good thing to do, if you can say I'm triggered, is to turn around and go out the door of wherever you are and go for a walk or take a breather. Go drink some water. Get away from all other people. Get away from them. Because you will find that, just as I was saying, this energy is all around you. And, you cannot interact intelligently with other people when this energy is around you. You cannot. It's because your intelligence is being blocked, and so is theirs. You've got just incredibly negative energy around you. So you go away and you breathe and you realize the pain body is trying to become active, and you have to breathe, and you just have to give it a lot of time until you feel calm again and no negativity in the field. And you see, when you get away from the things that are triggering you, in this case it's two other people, you can calm down. You can calm down and regain your senses. And then you can look back on the incident and say, well, what was going on? I was expressing a thought. And somehow, in the middle of me expressing a thought, the pain body showed up and barged in and took over the conversation. So that's the pattern, okay? The pattern is the pain body comes in and everyone loses consciousness and there's a major argument. Everyone gets upset, and then later on you come back, and then the pain body goes into what Eckhart Tolle calls a dormant stage. And in the dormant stage, the pain body, it's not active. Is it still there listening? Oh yes, it's always listening, because when it does get active, it knows everything that's gone on all the time. So it's not like it's gone away somewhere and it's not listening to you. It listens to you all the time, but it's dormant. But when it's decided, Eckhart Tolle says the reason the pain body, hangs around humans is it's a psychic vampire. It's a psychic vampire. It doesn't feed on food. It feeds on negative emotions. And it basically goes dormant because it had a feeding. And it still hangs around, listens to everything so that it can use it again, because when it gets hungry, in other words, when it needs more negative energy to keep itself alive. It gets active and it takes control of your bodies, creates a big fight, which creates more negative energy, which it lives on. So it is a psychic vampire that wants to take over your body, and it lives on high negative energy. It truly is. It's not a physical thing. It is a negative energy field, and it feeds on negative energy, because the point of the matter is, if you're present and you catch it trying to live, and instead of you getting into a major negativity argument that creates more and more negativity, if you can walk away from the situation, it didn't get to feed. And if this pattern keeps up, that you keep saying, I'm triggered, you or the other people walk away, get calm, the pain body didn't feed. And it might take a long time, but if it can't feed with new negativity, it dissipates, it shrinks. And over a period of time, it'll shrink away, and then it will disappear, because it doesn't eat food. Its food is creating is negativity. So that's how you get rid of psychic vampires. You must not create more negativity. That's part one.